Welcome everyone to today's explainer. So, did you know the median home price in Los Angeles recently pushed past the $900,000 mark? Yeah, it's wild. If you live in Southern California, you already know the unique, frankly stressful challenges of this real estate market. Space is at an absolute premium, and moving to a larger home usually means either facing those sky-high prices or leaving a neighborhood you already love. But what if the solution to your space constraints is literally sitting right in your own backyard? Today, we're going to explore exactly how you can conquer these LA real estate limitations by unlocking the hidden potential of your current property. It really is the million-dollar question for so many LA homeowners. How do you actually maximize your space without dealing with the nightmare scenarios we've all heard about? It's completely relatable. Acknowledging the stress most of us feel when even considering a remodel is really step one here. Because let's face it, between budget blowouts, endless delays, and contractors who just kind of stop showing up, major construction can feel incredibly daunting. But as you'll see today, it absolutely doesn't have to be that way. I want to immediately disarm any skepticism you might be feeling, because Green Tech Builders Inc. is definitely not a fly-by-night operation. First off, they boast an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Plus, they've been an established incorporated business since October 2014. That's over 11 years of a trusted track record right here in the Los Angeles area. Having that verified credential just gives us a really solid foundation of trust as we look closer at what they actually do. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our agenda for today. 1. Maximizing LA property value. 2. Meet Green Tech Builders Inc. 3. The streamlined building process. And 4. Proven trust and reliability. Starting off with Section 1, Maximizing LA Property Value. So one of the most innovative and honestly popular ways homeowners in LA are adding highly valuable, livable space to their existing lots is the ADU, or accessory dwelling unit. If you've got unused space, whether that's an old dusty garage or just an empty patch of backyard, an ADU completely transforms it. We're talking about a fully functional, independent living space right on your property. You can use it as a highly profitable rental unit to generate some great passive income or as a really comfortable guest house for family members. It is truly the ultimate Los Angeles property upgrade. Moving right along to Section 2, Meet Green Tech Builders, Inc. 11. Now, that number is incredibly significant. It represents their 11 years in business. Operating under the leadership of President and CEO Shlomo Felden, they've spent over a decade providing comprehensive residential construction services. You know, surviving and actually thriving for over a decade in a market as highly competitive as LA construction, that speaks volumes about their management and operational quality. And all that experience translates into a really versatile set of services. While they are renowned as the go-to ADU and garage conversion experts, they handle pretty much everything. From creating a spa-like retreat in a bathroom remodel, to upgrading your culinary space with custom kitchen cabinetry, all the way up to dynamic room additions and even brand new ground-up custom home construction. They are for sure a true one-stop shop for residential upgrades. Which brings us to Section 3, the streamlined building process. Having great services is one thing, right? But how a contractor actually delivers those services is what makes or breaks your entire experience. Typical contractor experiences are just filled with unpredictable delays, subcontracting mysteries, and absolute confusion over LA's complex permits. The Green Tech way completely flips this script. They use an in-house team of skilled professionals dedicated entirely to your project. They guarantee full regulatory compliance, handling all those headaches so you don't have to. And crucially, this is a big one, they prioritize on-time delivery. They actually respect your time. And speaking of time, most of Green Tech's ADU and garage conversion projects are reliably mapped out and completed within a 4 to 12-month window. Having this kind of upfront transparency about timelines is exactly what allows you to plan your life and your finances without being left in perpetual limbo. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how they condense months of complex work into a simple, stress-free 4-step journey. You've got the free consultation, securing the permits, the actual construction, and finally enjoying the space. It completely removes the overwhelming nature of home remodeling. Let's look just a bit closer at those first 2 critical steps. So step 1 is incredibly tailored. During that free consultation, they don't just throw out a generic quote and leave. They develop a personalized design strategy right there in the comfort of your home. They guide you through curating premium finished materials, and best of all, they provide realistic 3D visualizations of your new space.
You literally get to see the end result before a single hammer swings, ensuring your vision is perfectly aligned with their plan. Then comes step 2, which is, let's be honest, often the biggest hurdle for LA homeowners: the permits. GreenTech completely handles the notoriously difficult Los Angeles permitting process. They navigate all that municipal red tape to ensure full code compliance, meaning you get to experience the absolute joy of never having to spend your Tuesday afternoon arguing with someone at the LA City Planning Office. Their experts take that entirely off your plate. All right, let's wrap things up with Section 4, proven trust and reliability.
We've talked a lot about their process and their promises, but let's pivot to some verified social proof from actual Los Angeles homeowners who have been through this exact process. Take Patricia N., for example. In her verified BBB review, she states she spent 2 full years, 2 years, interviewing various contractors before finally choosing GreenTech to convert her space. She noted that while they weren't the cheapest or the most expensive, they were the only ones who provided a clear process map, solid guarantees, and a plan that met all her needs. She and her husband couldn't be happier. That right there is the power of a structured process.
And this brilliantly illustrates our core takeaway today. Another homeowner, Paul D., highlighted that the team was knowledgeable and helpful, stating, "The process was smooth and efficient. The work was excellent." When you pair excellent craftsmanship with an efficient, smooth process, you completely eliminate that typical contractor nightmare. As we summarize what we've learned, it all comes back to these core operational values, which consistently earn GreenTech builders their A+ rating. They are fully licensed and insured, operating under General Contractor License Number 999332. They operate with crystal clear, transparent pricing, they offer sustainable and energy-efficient building solutions, and they commit to that on-time delivery. It's really just a complete package of professionalism. To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Take a good look at your own home. What untapped potential is hiding in your Los Angeles property right now? Is it an unused garage? A patch of backyard just gathering dust? Knowing that there is a structured, proven, and totally stress-free way to transform that space into something beautiful and profitable? Well, it kind of changes everything, doesn't it? It might just be time to reevaluate what your property can do for you. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.